mga minamahal na kababayan, mga minamahal na community leaders, good morning to you all. I would like to thank, in behalf of the Philippine Consulate General in Toronto, the Philippine Independence Day Council for sponsoring the Mabuhay Festival here in the historic city of Toronto. As you may know, festivals like Mabuhay tends to promote the rich and vibrant Philippine heritage, culture, and arts among our kababayan, among Canadians of Filipino descent, and at the same time, most especially young generations of Filipino Canadians, so that they will always remember, they will not forget the country of origin of their parents, the Philippines. In my speech, also here with the Honorable Mayor last June, I highlighted the fact that activities like this bring us back for a moment to the Philippines. And in the case of Mabuhay Philippines, you are bringing the Philippines here for 2 days. Actually, 3 days, right? We had our Mrs. Ambassador Philippines last Thursday or Friday. Now, we have the opening of Mabuhay Philippines in the historic city of Toronto. And in behalf of the Philippine government, in behalf of the Philippine Consulate General in Toronto, we would like to thank most especially the Honorable Mayor John Tory for allowing us and honoring us by his presence today in this commencement, beginning of activities on Mabuhay Philippines. Palakpakan po natin ang mahal nating Mayor. Thank you very much, Your Honor. And of course, PIBC also. Lastly, I would like to emphasize that festivals like this also tend to promote businesses of small businesses, most especially our kababayan. If you would notice, there are different booths that offer different types of products made from the Philippines. And tonight, fashion, as you may know, it may be referred to haute couture, but always remember, every fabric that you will buy tonight, you will be assisting small businesses in the Philippines. So, again, with sincere thanks to everybody, the organizers, officers, and members of PIBC, maraming salamat, and please accept our sincere greeting of mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Special that we're able to be together again in person because for the last couple of years we haven't been able to attend events like this because of the pandemic. And so it is a joy to be able to be together, but there's a reason why we're able to be together. And it starts with the fact that so many people did what they were asked to do, with sometimes considerable sacrifice in terms of staying home and staying away from work, but also people stepped up to get vaccinated. And I just want to say that none of that happened by accident. People did cooperate in the city, and people did do what they were asked to do. And of course, it allowed us to establish records that are global in terms of how much success we had at people staying healthy and getting vaccinated. But it also happened because a lot of people were supporting their fellow Torontonians. And there was no community, there is no community that does more to support other people, to care for other people, to look after other people, to perform vital services. And I see some of the nurses organizations are represented here today, just for example, than the Filipino community. So I want to take this opportunity, as I have on Independence Day when we raised the flag, to say thank you to the Filipino community for the fact that it stood up and did so much, as the community does every single day, for Toronto and for other Torontonians. You know, this is a community that is selfless in terms of how it serves other people and supports other people. And I see it even when the community is together, amongst themselves. I go to the basketball tournaments, for example, and some of the festivals like this. And this is a community, as I describe it, that is about, in no particular order, it's about food, because every time you go, and today is no exception to a Filipino event, of course, there's wonderful food. I will say that because it's so early in the morning, no one has suggested that today is the day in 2022 when I'm going to eat a lot. Because I said I would, but I don't know if you eat them early in the morning. I don't know if you have them for breakfast. I think they seem more like lunch to me. But it's about food. It's about fun. I can remember some of my earliest memories of getting to know the Filipino community decades ago involved karaoke and how much fun I had when I was made to choose a song and sing it over and over again. It also involves faith, which is very important to many people in this community, and I've come to understand that very well and how that fits into a set of values that are deeply held by Filipino Canadians. And then finally, family. And I've said this in many different places, and some of you have probably heard me say it, but there is no community in the city that sets a better example in terms of the commitment to family and the commitment to raising good kids. And when I heard the Consul General say earlier on about hopefully that the next generation that maybe was born here always remembers the Filipino heritage, I hope they will, and I'm sure they will, because that's part of the Canadian way, is that we always remember where we came from. And when you think about this city alone, 51% of the people who live in this city were born outside of this country. And the greatness of this country consists of many things, but including the fact that we encourage people to be proud of where they came from and to be proud of their roots and the origins of and the country that they may have come from, but at the same time to be proud Canadians. And we've proven over and over again, day after day, no people better than the Filipino-Canadian community, that is entirely possible. To be proud Filipino Canadians, because it says something about you. And so I just want to say thank you. I hope the day goes well. The weather is perfect, of course, so clearly somebody did go and say a prayer at church to make sure we had good weather here today. And I'm sure over the course of the day, in my case, I just have to be out around the city, and I'm going to be quite far away from here, or I'd come back for the fashion show in particular, because those are always very beautiful. But I will just say to you, I hope you have a wonderful day, and again, say thank you for the contributions that this community makes to this city and to the well-being of the city every single day, during the pandemic, before and after, and to say thank you to Norma and all the others with PIDC who had the foresight, and who had the determination, who had the energy to establish the Mabuhay Festival and to keep it going year after year and to get it going again after the pandemic. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, Mabuhay, and please enjoy the day. Thank you so much.
So ladies and gentlemen, I just like to officially declare the official opening of the 2022 PIDC Mabuhay Philippine Festival today. Let's give ourselves a huge big hand. And let's